Hello everybody, I am Sammy15 the Dragon Team here today. Welcome to Pokemon TCG Online. A few days ago I think it was Friday I believe, I uploaded a video on basics RaiBodor, or fighting the basics RaiBodor as I like to call it, and I made only one minor change for the most part, just one change. It was a change I've been thinking about doing, and honestly I feel kind of glad that I've done it. Yeah, because like that was the only change I really made was take the NF for Pokemon, and I'll get to that in a minute. And it was kind of a tough change, like decide which one it is, because like I feel like this deck for the most part is kind of fine-tuned. You know, I feel like there's not enough stuff in it, but at the same time I feel like there's too much stuff in it. The only thing I really like to add to this deck is maybe a Palpad, but that's about it. I can't find the room. If I could find the room, I would definitely do it. Maybe I think I should take out the Professor's Letter, but right now I'm going to keep the Professor's Letter in. If after some deck testing, I'll see what I think about it afterwards, but for now I'm going to keep that thing in. And now back to the thing at hand. What thing I added to the deck? Well, we added Skarmory. Now you might be wondering why would I would add this card to the deck. And it's simple. It has a double colors attack, meaning for double colors it can do 30 and discard all twos. Now 30 isn't really that good for 2 energy. I mean, it's kind of underwhelming, I guess, but the reason why we do it is because of the steel typing. Now you'll see some math. What happens if we add the multiple into it? Then it's doing 50. Now let's say if we're playing against someone, a Pokemon that is weak to steel, and then it's going to do 100. And Verbank Laser will be hitting it for 130 and finishing it off. And now, why is this important? Because both Beartic and Beartic and Kyurem, Plasma Kyurem, are both water types and weak to steel types, and both have 130 HP. This is now why we need something to counter those two, because Landorus, which is one of our main attackers, is weak to water-type Pokemon. So we're just going to be using Skarmory as a nice little counter to that. I feel like it's just a nice counter to this Raichu's to Yveltal and Mewtwo to Deoxys and, well, other Mewtwo. I just think this deck is going to be really popular. I feel like this deck is actually probably better than LLG. And, several attackers in this deck weren't really mattered in that matchup, but I feel like these two Pokemon, you know, Mewtwo and Skarmory, give this deck a better matchup against other decks, because this deck kind of struggles against its stuff that's weak to, that Landorus and Lucario are weak to. So that's why I had Skarmory. We have Skarmory Mewtwo out. That's why I like this deck honestly better, because it can do more with the stuff that these two attackers are not good against. It's more a balanced deck, so you will say, I guess. And this is the deck I feel like is better than the deck that I probably will end up playing. As cool as LLG looks, I feel like this deck is better. You know, I feel like this deck is probably going to be the one that wins regionals or two. I feel like this is the deck that's going to be very telling in the future. You know, this is the deck that's going to do well. Maybe not this exact deck list, but I feel like this deck is going to do well, and I feel like Skarmory's a nice little counter for stuff like along those lines. You know, instead of Druddigon for the Blastoise and RaiBodor, and we don't really have to worry about the steel decks for the most part. If we face them, I guess, and hope for the best. But for the most part, we're going to be running these guys. And this deck I feel like is going to be the best. Another deck that I feel like is starting to become a little popular is Mewtwo Keldeo. Mewtwo Blastoise Keldeo. And I feel like Mewtwo will be a good counter to that, where they're going to be just putting so much energy on it. The reason why I feel like that deck is going to be popular because Landorus is going to be increasing in popularity, and Landorus is weak to water. So I feel like this Landorus is going to be the Yveltal where you last format, like the end of last format was basically Yveltal and stuff that's weak to Yveltal. No, that's stuff that Yveltal is weak to. So, you know, that's how I feel like the format's gonna be for a while. Landorus and stuff that's weak to Landorus. But Landers is weak too. Whatever, you get the idea. Anyway, we save this deck. Let's play a freaking game. Because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to hear me ramble for another several minutes. Like I said, I feel like this deck is gonna be the thing. I actually will probably end up playing it. You know, as much as I love Dragon decks, there really isn't any that's really good, except for maybe King Draco Ninja. Actually, that's the best one, honestly. You know, but so we're gonna play Big Basics RaiBodor, or Fighting Big Basics RaiBodor, as I'm starting to call it now. Fighting RaiBodor, I think that maybe that might be the better name. I don't know. Yeah, Big Basics RaiBodor just sounds good to me at this point. Fighting Big Basics RaiBodor, Big Basics RaiBodor, whatever you want to call it. Landers and friends, Lucario and friends, Raichu and friends, whatever, you get the idea. We didn't get any basics. That sounds okay. Hammerhead's always good to start with. I feel like, wait, did my opponent say it's my turn? Oh, it's my turn. Alright, gotta wish my opponent good luck. Trying to figure that out. Let's see, what do I want to do? My opponent starts with a double, Trub start, and that really doesn't tell me anything. So I'm just gonna pass. That double Landers didn't tell me anything. I mean, double, Trubbish, I mean, yeah. I feel like my opponent's probably gonna want it. My opponent's gonna computer search probably for a Juniper or an N. I feel like N would be better, even though he kind of wants to probably hold on to that. No, he got the Seismetaod, meaning he does have stuff to work with. He had the N already, so my opponent's probably going to want to get Switcher or Floatstone. Either would be pretty good for my opponent. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. I do have a Karina. That's nice. Opponent's weak to grass. So Skarmory is useless in this matchup. Actually, Skarmory may not be totally useless because of he can't get rid of any tools onto the Seismetaod, so I guess there's that. Let's get to Lucario. What am I gonna get here? Laser would knock it out, but I don't think I want it knocked out just yet. Trying to figure out what I want here. I really am. How am I gonna play this? Can't figure what to do, but I'm just gonna get the Ultra Ball now. I can't really think of anything else to do here. That did knock it out, I guess. 30, 50, 70, oh wow. Maybe I should have held on to that. Probably should have put the other stuff on, but I thought I just did some math wrong. My opponent's Garber is going to come into play, but that does not bother me. My opponent's going to use that Lysandra. That does bother me a little bit. But I can just use Missile Jab for 30. My opponent was probably just worried that I would be able to attack him or knock him out or something like that. I would have been able to. Opponent's going to use Laser on me. Tails. You hit me for 30. This is another deck I feel like may be a little bit popular, but at the same time I feel like it's a little bit overrated. It's not as good as everyone's trying to make it out to be, in my opinion. Everyone's like, oh my god, this deck's the new best thing. And I'm like, no, not at all. Sure, it's good, I guess, but it's nothing really that's gonna like win tournaments, I feel. I feel like everyone's is acting like it's gonna win tournaments when it's really not, in my opinion. I don't feel like this is gonna be anything too huge or important. No, I could be wrong, but I don't know. I just don't really see all the big fuss, you know. Hitting for 50, maybe 80 with a Vermix City gem, and maybe getting a 2-turn, yeah, knocking on the X in 2 or 3 turns is pretty good, I guess, but, you know, and sharding off items, I just feel like hitting for just for like the little amount of damage it is not too important. But that's just me, in my opinion. Opponent gets a Juniper, gets out the Mewtwo, gets the Burbank City Gem, gets the Mewtwo out, and just like that, the opponent has stuff to do. However, 2 can play at that game. Oh crap. Undo last action. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Doesn't matter. Wait, did I touch the DCE there? I did, didn't I? Ah, fudge. Actually, hold on, we can do it, I think. Letter, where are you, letter? There you are, letter. There we go. Retreat. Let's see, 80, 100, 120. And Judgment, yes, that's a knockout. Not winning the game, but did do a lot of stuff there. The opponent's still on the back foot. Opponent gets a Seismetaod. Opponent has a Float Stone. Oh, 1 water energy. That is not going to win my opponent today. Is there anything? No, nothing can one-shot this restaurant. As weird as that sounds, nothing can one-shot this thing. Maybe I think I went a little too much all in. I can get kind of stuck up there if I can't do anything this turn. There's nothing I really can do that I see. Can't really end myself. It's too late for that now. I really didn't matter, I guess. The reason I'm playing everything is because I'm going to, you know, it's possible I could draw into Bicycle, but I think that's just too risky. Switch would be nice here. Actually, Switch would be the game, honestly. It would have been. Oh, it would have been so good there. Unfortunately, I did not. The Switch would have been so good there. My opponent's asleep. No, I'm still asleep. Watch my opponent gets head. Well, it probably doesn't matter because my opponent's probably going to get a Switch. My opponent just forfeits. Realizes I eventually would have been able to get something, but Switch would have been the game. I don't know if I even had a Switch yet, but whatever. Last 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah. We have like 30 seconds left. I kind of wanted to make it 15 longer, but oh wells. I think this was decent enough for today. Starting 2 weeks from tomorrow, I will be doing live streams on Twitch. Also, like I think I said before, I may be doing something big in the near future. But probably within the next few days, I will be doing something. I will inform you guys know probably tomorrow or later on, or Wednesday. Within the next few days, I will let you know what the heck's going on with my channel. But something big is going to be happening to me. Something that some of you people might be jealous of, that I got to be able to do it so early. But I just want you guys to know real quick before I just all those stuff real quick before I log off. Also, one more thing. I think I said 2 weeks from tomorrow. Live streams. Is there anything else? Yeah, tomorrow I will be doing, of course, Mad Dragon Tuesday. I don't know what I'll be doing yet. Trying to figure out a deck I want to do, but kind of leaning towards Flygon. I just don't know what to do with that right now. Anyway, please like, subscribe, and all that silly stuff, and I'll see you guys next time.